2020 GSL Super Tournament, Season 1.
Okay, so I have a metaphor for where we're at right now in today's show. So that first best of 3, that's like when you're in a restaurant and that was the free nachos and the kind of crappy dip that they give you.
Yeah.
And now we're going to get...
But if the chips are hot, though,
yeah,
that's how on the border gets me. The warm
chips are good, yeah.
With the
warm
salsa
chips,
sauce,
much better
that's
than
really
cold
good.
chips.
Yeah.
But now for the main
chips
entree.
that you put in the freezer. You ever put potato chips in the freezer?
No. Is that something I'm supposed to do?
No, I made that up.
Oh, okay.
That sounds disgusting.
Were you trying to catch me? Like I might be like, oh, yeah.
No, I do that all the time. I'm like...
I'm all scared. I don't know chips that well. I don't know a lot of
I guess
chips.
It's time to use
I just want to fit in here, guys.
It's a grenade. I've been carrying it around for 10 years.
So now is where the good appetizer comes. We're not at the main course. That's the finals.
Okay.
This is the spicy chicken wings with some ranch.
I was going to go with, like, guacamole, but...
Artos has been a vegetarian for most of his life. All right, let's wait.
Yeah,
There's
true.
other good food out there, Artosis.
Guacamole.
This is the
so
chicken wings and the beer that comes.
Okay, so...
And next is going to be that amazing burger, however you like it. I know like half the chat's like, no vegetables, tasteless. I'm like, okay, no vegetables. All right, I get it.
But occasionally, you will get an appetizer that's so good that you don't even want to eat your dinner because you eat so much appetizer.
Have you ever gone to a restaurant and just had a few appetizers?
Yeah,
it's actually not bad. It's not a bad move.
Sometimes if you're not as hungry, like a main dish is like really big.
Especially if you're in America. Every main dish in America, they also kill an entire potato with it.
That's true.
That's true. No, people talk about animal cruelty, but what about the needless death of potatoes?
Yeah, I guess potatoes are root vegetables, so you actually do kill them to harvest them.
You kill them, and then you take their souls. You know, before they kill that potato, they on its last breath, they come and they suck the soul out from the mouth.
Is that right?
Yeah.
There's some farmer with very dirty lips. He's been sucking up potato
souls. He's got a really
high
pitched Irish accent. It's terrifying. So this, our wings are here. Now we're gonna get a nice, tasty burger. Maybe a big margarita with that burger.
Yeah.
Because it's Saturday. It is Saturday, too.
Thank
Whoa,
God
do you
it's
see
Saturday.
Yeah. I hate working by 9 to 5. Yes. So I'm sorry that the chips weren't that good, but it's free, okay?
Yeah, who cares?
They're free.
Yeah.
Chill out. You don't have to eat them. All right?
Sure.
Now comes our good course, our appetizer.
Well, Maru versus Solar.
This is going to be
definitely
good.
Sounds like it's going to be really, really good.
Yes.
Solar has been in great shape for quite some time. Maru is the best terror in the world still, definitely, without a doubt. That match against Innovation, I mean, Innovation ended up making it kind of close, but definitely Maru looked better throughout. You know?
For sure.
So, I don't know. I am hoping, though, that Maru can really show us what Terran can do on this patch against two of the very best Zergs out there.
I think he's going to have a much better answer than I think anybody else will.
Well, he has to.
Yeah, he must.
Yeah.
He's the chosen one.
Yeah. If he can't do it, nobody can.
At this current meta in StarCraft, I think we're rooting for the humans to win.
Yes. 100%. Yes.
Yes.
The Terran players must advance.
Yes.
This is what we need.
We need humanity to win here.
Yeah.
I think Solar's got a good shot. Solar has he's a very scary Zerg. I would not say he's as scary as Dark is. I mean, Dark kind of looks almost unstoppable.
Yeah. Well, they look very different, too.
Yeah.
I guess they're more similar than, like, Solar and Sue or something. He's definitely more similar to Dark, but, yeah, it's a different look. It's a different mouthfeel.
Yeah, I want to see what the mouthfeel of this game is going to be. Life is good.
Yeah, it is.
We have a good time here. Thanks for joining us here at Super Tournament, guys. I know we're all stuck inside for quarantine. No live audiences, but at least we have the internet. At least we can put this out there.
Guys, spread the word.
Yeah, we're on YouTube now.
YouTube and Africa TV.
That's right. But mostly YouTube.
No, the full stream is on both.
Oh, man.
Dude, I got to say, just even looking at who they beat to get here, it's like he beat Armani and Cure. Now, we know how good Kira is right now, so that's kind of impressive. But then Maru beats Stats and Innovation. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
One of you had a route that looks much harder.
Okay. This is going to be sick. I do expect this to go to game 4 or 5. I think Maru's supposed to take it, but Solar could upset it. He does have a camo tie on.
Dude, he looks so cool in that camo tie, actually.
I almost didn't see him because his tie was camouflaged, and I'm like, wait a minute. That's a torso behind that tie.
Well, I thought it was a torso with a giant hole in it.
Oh, my God, his spine is gone.
I've been saying Zergs are spineless for years, Tasteless. Solar finally proves me right.
Okay. Excuse me. Oh, can't cough with coronavirus out here. Sorry. We're ready to start game number 1. And watch out, Martosis. We're the only ones without masks on. Game number 1 is ready. Solar versus Maru. Best of 5. Winner goes on to the finals of the Super Tournament.
Start.
Oh, thank God.
This is the way StarCraft.
I didn't want to be here
God
for.
intended it.
I didn't want to be here for more than an hour tonight. Anyway.
Listen, the sun better still be out there by the time the finals are done. Okay.
God.
I haven't gotten
so
my
funny.
vitamin D yet.
All right. Let's see it. Here's Maru.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We gotta. Nope, that's the other guy. That's the guy getting rushed.
Well.
You know what's funny is there should really be like some kind of a series of clips of us reacting to Maru's proxies over time. As now we're like, yep.
There it is.
We do see this guy a lot, don't we?
Whoa, he's proxying.
Wowzers!
Yeah, no thanks.
Those aren't in his base. Wow.
Wasn't Maru in GSL Season 1?
I think so. Actually, maybe not. I'm not sure.
He was in one of the first 3 seasons.
There was a period
Yeah, you're
where-
right. I don't think it was Season 1. Maybe
I think
it was season
2
or
3. Yeah, because TY was in Season 1, right?
No, TY was in Kespa, so he did not get here until after the
actually,
Kespa
I know what
switch.
I'm thinking about the GOM TV StarCraft 1 stuff I casted. Never mind, you're right.
Yeah.
That's but there was a period where it was like TY and Maru were like the 2 young guys, like the youngest. No, actually, that's not true either. I'm thinking of TY and Brood War again.
Yeah.
Because when I was casting him, he was so little.
Yeah, he was a little tiny kid in Brood War.
And then that's right, Maru kind of filled that role, the young guy. Anyways,
he did not scout this.
yeah, he did not see
His
it.
Overlord went in the direction, and he'll see these SCVs in a second. Okay. Now he knows.
He's like, that's strange. He's got him with 2 SCVs. Wait a minute!
But Lynx already out. Trying to cancel that bunker. All right. Forces a cancel. Not a bad start. Where's the other Marine? There he is. What was that Marine doing up there? Okay, Spine Crawler on the way.
Bunker comes up here. It's not just about filling that in. That also acts as a wall to make it harder for the Lings and the drones, which are going to have to rely on a melee attack to do any damage. The Queen is the most important part of this attack to try to hold this off.
Going to target that SCV immediately.
Yeah, there's some RNG with where the SCV goes in that bunker, so you really are, as a Zerger, hoping it floats to the bottom here. The Queen is about half health. He's diving on top of that bunker, but there's one more SCV, not at full health.
That SCV has to be microed very carefully here now. Definitely wants to finish the bunker. Now, the Spine comes down the ramp. This might be held.
Okay, he's going to try to come forward now.
That's so funny. Just out of Spine range, the Spine has to move forward.
An unfortunate placement there. The Lings are going to go around. Oh, excuse me, they're going to come in here and try to surround.
The micro from Maru is just out of control.
It's
Did
perfect.
you see that?
It's perfect.
He took one Marine back at a time in a staircase pattern to avoid the Zerglings hitting him. He is so
crazy.
ridiculous. Yeah. He is so much better than everybody.
Did he overextend? No.
What did you say?
I'm sorry. I dropped the ball. So those Lings are going to counterattack.
Maru like glares at his bunker, and suddenly the Marines' range is increasing. They're hitting the hatchery. Like, damn, Maru!
Then he turns,
oh my God!
He turns to Solar and uses the Force to choke him. I'm like, Jesus, man.
That's crazy!
So where does the game go from here? Wait, is he? He's not. Oh, he is. He just started at CC. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, dude, he's got Hellions on the way and stuff. He's good.
We go to Solar's main. There's a battle cruiser in there. I'm like, oh my God, what is going on?
That would be the ultimate build.
Okay, he's gonna try to go in here for the kill on this.
That's so funny. He actually hit the Marines behind
that's
a little
so
bit.
smart. I was about to say, where is Marines?
Yeah, I was like, is
Dude,
he going home? Why
Maru
would he be going home?
is killing it. Like, this is like the perfect game so far.
No,
He's so good.
He's so good. You know what Maru's thinking right now? He's thinking, I'm going to make Solar wish he died to the bunker rush. And he is going BC. I love it.
Wow. Oh, look, the Hellions are going to come in here right in time to make it impossible to surround that.
My God. Good StarCraft players are so good.
Wow. That is going to go on your book of famous quotes, Artosis.
Dude, really? Do you disagree? You think good StarCraft players are bad? Whoa, you're an idiot. Why do you even cast GSL? My God, everybody.
The spine's moving up. Terran's got a good contain. I really want to see the look on Solar's face when the BC comes in here. Because it's not that far out. By the way, for all of our praise tomorrow, props to Solar for not being dead already, you know?
Yeah, no. That is true. I'm just thinking of seeing his face. Like, he probably won't be happy when the BC comes in, I would imagine.
Okay, even the one Viking here to clear out any Overlords. Maru, just incredible play here.
You know, I keep thinking, because you said, like, what's his face going to look like when the BC gets there, right? And then I was thinking of, like, imagine him being like, God, Terran's so OP or something. But then, you know, like, back in, like, World War II or whatever, on the sides of bombs, they would, like, write stuff on them.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
it's
or
like
have some artwork on it.
Yeah. Suddenly, the entire Terran race, like, writes on the side of a bomb all the tournament results from the last 3 years and then drops it on Solar right there. All the Zerg champions. Like.
Yeah, now is not the time to complain about your race if you're a Zerg player, that's for sure.
Okay, BC going to be popping out. Here we go, Tasis. We have Solar's camera in the bottom right corner. We're going to be able to see what he's thinking. Because I don't think he has many queens, right? Does he have more than 3 queens?
I
started.
don't think he does. And with the
he has
Spire
6.
starting,
Never mind, he has 6.
Oh wow, okay, we're way off.
Damn. Look at this.
Okay, well that's going to be canceled.
Yeah. And now as the queens come up, he should jump. And there it is. 1 queen in the main.
And thus,
I just saw
the era
I saw
of
his
the
head
Nathanius
jerk
meta.
as soon as it attacked. His head jerked to the side. But
That's
nothing
funny,
more than that.
It's very Korean, that head movement, that
Oh, it wasn't the one. It was the just where I'm looking one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I know which one you mean.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay.
And now the third base gets canceled again.
Yep.
Beautiful.
You know, sometimes you watch, like, UFC fights.
What?
What? Did he just... Wow, okay.
Huh.
I don't know how that happened.
Well, I think he might have been focusing on just killing off the hatchery. Maybe the Lynx came up and he was microing heavily.
Yeah, I don't know what.
But you right-click the BC away, and I think it just got autoed back in because it wasn't
must
clicked
have.
away far enough. All right, Mewtwo's on the way right now.
This is going to be the moment where Zerg might be able to get a tempo advantage here. Okay, really nice. There's not very much here to defend.
Yeah.
And so he's going to get a decent amount of kills on Marines and SCVs.
That looks like about 4 SCVs going down. The Mewtwo's are going to be coming out very shortly here, but of course Solar's economy is very, very weak. 43 drones on 2 bases. Which, I mean, it's basically 2 base saturation, but still, it's not what you're used to as Zerg.
Oh my god.
Ooh, things are going wrong, man.
Even with that battle cruiser being shot down, I'm still kind of feeling bad for Solar here.
By the way,
but I will say this is one of the best games I've seen Maru play, besides the BC.
Yeah. Well, he's playing beautifully for
Yeah.
sure. But I gotta say, like, so many of our games in Super Tournament have been so one-sided, and I keep thinking, you know, when we have a one-side round, normally the next round's really good because, you know, the players are just, they were matched up against people they were much better than. But when every round is completely one-sided, I feel like at the end of the day, we're gonna be like, okay, Maru is much better than Dark, who is much better than Solar, who is much better than Trap, who is much better than Innovation, who is, you know, like going down the line. Where it's like, yeah, we're not even sure how close any of these players are to each other because it's all 3-0s.
Okay, here comes the push. It's paramount that Zerg stops this. I don't know that he can. There's been so much abuse for the Zerg so far.
Yeah. Well, it's funny that you say it's paramount that Zerg stops this because, like, if he doesn't stop the push, he dies, right? Because that's what a push is.
Yes.
So
but good usage of the word paramount.
Yeah.
Okay, I get points for that.
No, totally.
Now, the mutas are going to counterattack here. There's not a ton. Oh, excuse me. There was actually way more than I thought. I saw the one turret. I'm like, okay, not bad. Everything's
There's
not
no
bad.
SCVs. Oh, well, yeah, there are SCVs.
There's no push coming. There is a push coming. There's no Zerg. Oh, there is a Zerg in the game.
There's no creep to clear. Oh, there's creep right
to clear.
there.
All right. Okay, so he's making some Banes here. Terran actually backing up is going to, I think, merge up with the rest of his army here.
Yeah. Doesn't really want to step on creep right then either. Solar has gone up to a healthy 3-base economy. Took a little bit. At least it's there. Continues to take some damage on the mutas as he flies by the army. 1-1 still on the way, so he is down 2 upgrades.
Okay, he's coming up now. It's going to be very hard for the Zerg to get through that bottleneck. Here we go. Oh my God!
Beautiful targeting.
That is what splash damage looks like in a tight area like that. That is so crazy. Now he's going to continue to push forward here. There's more Banes being made, but they're in range of the Marines, so the mutas have to defend. That will not be enough. GG. Maru takes game 1.
Okay. Well,
I said that, but it sounded like there was a question mark at the end. I'm like, Maru takes game 1?
Yeah. That was a smashing right there. He really played quite well with the initial bunker rush, even though Solar held it off.
Even the way he drinks water is so good, you know?
Is it?
Yeah. Just a little bit to wet the mouth.
Yeah?
He doesn't chug the water. Doesn't want his mouth to be dry. That would be a bad mouth feel.
Yeah, needs a wet mouth feel.
Okay, game 2 will be on Nightshade. Maru opened up with a proxy, and if you've watched your fair share of Maru games, you know that could definitely keep happening.
Oh, it's possible.
That's not his ace card. That's not the one ace up his sleeve.
Yeah.
Sometimes he'll proxy more than he'll make stuff in his base.
Not as much anymore, but still definitely uses it to a high degree.
Wouldn't say it's out of the question though in game 2. We'll see. Now Solar scouted for the proxy, didn't see it. Again, guys, Dark waiting in the finals for the winner of this best of 5. Will it be Maru or Solar? From game 1, we think Maru. Let's see if Solar can turn it around. Game 2 is loaded up. Let's go.
Game start.
Really?
Yeah, of course. Are you surprised?
Damn.
We're going to be out of here in no time, man. This is actually too fast. Someone tell him to throw a game.
Well, maybe Solar.
Just tell him to go do some
it.
really crappy strategy where he pulls all his SCVs and attacks like it's 10 years ago.
It might see the second
Wait.
SCV coming.
Oh,
my
the SCV
God.
began to have a seizure on the rocks.
He sees it! He sees it! He just cancels 2 drones. Pool coming!
Drones inbound.
Look at this. He's avoiding letting.
Oh, he sees it. Peekaboo.
Do you cancel his Maru or do you send more SCVs or what?
I don't know.
There's no, like, he has to get so lucky to get these
Maru's got this
finished.
sartosis.
Yeah, does
You're such a bias caster. Uh-oh. He's so good. Look how his SCV randomly went to the left.
There's a lot of RNG in that. Maru just keeps putting it on. He's like, come on, one time. Well,
okay.
this is not looking
Maybe
too
this
hot.
one SCV will finish these 2 barracks.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is not optimal.
Not optimal. Yeah, that's one way to put it, dude.
Yeah.
How about he's totally boned? How about that analysis?
That's a good one.
Yeah. Not optimal. Yeah, when you 2 barracks in the middle of the map, don't finish.
There's 4 lings on the way. He's still trying to fix this barracks,
I would say if he kills this SCV, it will be even less, I guess you'd say optimal for the Terran.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my.
A little bit more optimal.
He got it!
Maru's gonna win!
This can't be optimal for Maru.
This can't be, right? That can't be the way he wanted his build to go.
Yeah.
My take on it is he wants the barracks to finish and then attack the Zerg by surprise.
If I had to grade Maru's opening via mouthfeel,
Okay.
Captain Crunch cereal. The whole roof of his mouth is cut up right now.
Yeah.
That's
it. Yeah. It's a very bad mouthfeel.
Now, yeah, the Reaper has to go home. This is so funny. There's 5 roaches on the way. Do you think this Reaper and whatever he makes out of that factory will hold off the roaches?
Yeah, he's fine, man.
Yeah, dude, he's good.
got this.
He's good.
What you don't understand, Artos, is the Reaper can jump up and down ledges.
It can do what?
Yeah.
It doesn't need a medevac for that?
Yeah, and it's not even hit by anti-air when it does it. It's crazy. It can go up like that. I know. You'd think at least a missile turret would be able to shoot it down.
You would think so, especially if it was on the lower ground.
Yeah. I think a missile turret should be able to shoot up to the high ground from the low ground.
I think when you're loading things into a medevac, missile turret...
What, load a missile turret?
No, the missile turret should be able to shoot at them. They're just flying up to the medevac, man.
Oh, that's a good idea. The missile chases him up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cyclone
go.
on the way.
Oh, not a good mouthfeel for Terran here. But I'll tell you what, Zerg mouthfeel, surprisingly, Gushers. Gushers, yeah. Yeah.
It's all right. This is all part of Maru's plan.
Yeah, no, he's got it. Now he's going to trap these in here and then win the game. Oh, wait a minute, maybe not.
He's got it. Now
He's got it.
how he
He's
got
so
out of
good.
there?
Wait a minute.
Now the SCVs come.
I hope there's more math at the top here.
There is maybe nothing funnier than watching this Cyclone
Yeah.
and these SCVs try to kill this stuff. See
Benny-
that Cyclone?
Benny-
Oh, the kiting is real.
Seriously?
No problem, dude.
Kills the last roach. Say goodnight.
He's only lost 12 SCVs, a depot, and a barracks he was trying to build Tasis.
I gotta say, actually, Maru's playing pretty well considering. It was a pretty decent hold.
Well, he's definitely a very good player.
Yeah.
Unless you want to disagree with that as well.
No,
good StarCraft players are
no,
good.
I will grant that point.
Okay. So we can go get together there on good.
I think we can all
Maru's
come
good.
together and say he's a very good player.
Yeah. Okay, the 2 Cyclones going. Did he make a medevac? Is that what I saw? He's going to do medevac Cyclone harassment. This is cool. We haven't seen this since Cyclones fired real fast.
Okay. Well, this is a pretty cool idea.
Dude, there's only
actually.
3 queens. Like, I mean, Cyclones can do a lot. I'll watch this. He can grenade back the queens. Grenade back the queens. Go ahead. Well, that wasn't what I wanted.
He's got 3 queens. Maybe he can do it.
Look at that micro.
But he's only got.
Did you see that Warcraft 3 micro?
Yeah. This is.
Where like
This
the
is what
queen has enough health.
This is
that
what
it
a
can
normal
walk
Warcraft
away.
3 game looks like.
Like, get him, grab him!
Get him! Use your Windwalk on your Blade Master!
The Lings, that's cheating.
Okay, he's getting. Oh, never mind.
That's funny.
Yeah.
He was like, how much can I do all
He's
at
like,
once?
why would I go into late game like that?
Yeah, too many units. He's like, well, I can't really fight those.
Do you want to cast this part of the... or do you want me to take this part?
You go ahead.
You want me to take it? Okay,
Yeah.
Lynx are running from a Cyclone. And then he's going to get, 2 SCVs, 3. Okay, your turn.
This is probably not optimal.
It's probably not optimal to lose
Maru.
that, yeah. Probably, if I was a betting man, I'd say this Zerg going to make me rich. Oh.
Nice pullbacks. I like how the 2 Cyclones are like doing so much heavy lifting this game.
The Cyclones are doing everything.
If
When he
Maru
remade
wins
the
this game,
E-base,
these 2 Cyclones actually get the trophy from this tournament.
There's going to be statues of these Cyclones all over planet Maru. Okay. There the Cyclones are.
Look at that. They just denied creep, too.
Yeah.
Damn, why do people even make Hellions?
I know. Why are these?
These things take the place of Banshees, Hellions, Vikings.
Yeah.
This is the unit.
Look at, he's going to get this Overlord.
You know what these two Cyclones are doing? They're making me miss Cyclone TVT. Remember when TVT was just making Cyclones running into each other?
It was running into stuff and then running away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that was good times.
Was the best times.
Good times.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
I want to see the kill counts on these things.
Oh.
Scans.
Look at this. How will your drones mine when they're dead?
Okay, so Maru's up to 45 workers. He's got 3 commands. He's actually making units. He's still running around with those 2 Cyclones. I just want to watch the Cyclones all game.
Okay, he's pushing out with Marins.
Why are we using Marins?
Yeah.
These 2 Cyclones.
Those Marines could be in Cyclones right now. What is he doing?
I know.
Where are their Where are
21,
their Cyclones? Are they just going out on foot?
21 and 18 kills. These
Damn.
things have 40 kills, Tasteless.
Yeah. Is Maru going to be able to win this? Even though it wasn't optimal? Am I seeing this right? It wasn't until you told me the kill count on those Cyclones, I'm like, wait, really? That's...
The one thing I know for sure is that Solar's mouthfeel right now is bitter.
Ooh, you're good. Yeah.
Okay, he's going Nidus. That's how you know he's angry.
Yeah. This is...
If he had a jacket, he'd take it off right now while he puts down the Nidus.
Yeah, if he's playing with a sweatshirt right now, he's getting a little bit too hot, and his opponent won't let him pause the game, and he's like, why would I ever wear a sweatshirt when I'm playing this game when the heat's on?
That is a lot of road
Now,
traffic.
he has 16 Cyclone drivers inside those 2 medevacs. So
16 Cyclone pilots?
Yes.
You could never lose!
If we can just get them into Cyclones, he's going to be fine.
Yeah. Dude.
I think Maru, if he can hold this, man, I mean, we're at that peak.
All he needs to do is hold. You're right.
Yeah, he just needs to hold this off.
Well, maybe it's not all, but like...
But that's most of it.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I think he should see that.
Solar is not really preparing for a longer game.
Yeah. Oh! Oh, that. Okay. Extra tank shot there.
Okay, he actually denied that first Nidus.
Okay, he's going to put it out here. Now, this makes the attack a little bit worse. Well, actually, a lot of it worse.
Yeah, he really wanted the one to get off in the main, but...
There are those Cyclones at it again.
Yeah, 24 kills
on the belt.
25 and 17. Craziness.
Okay.
It's like, what?
Guys,
that's fine.
I think he actually has to kill him right now.
Yeah. Well, I think he is going to. That is so many roaches.
Yeah, this is an insane amount of roaches. The tanks stand no chance. SCV's pulled to try to help out in the fight. This army is starting to thin out. There's still 1 tank just above these medevacs. It's doing a decent amount of damage, but here come those 2 Cyclones.
Yeah, the Cyclone's flanking.
He's got them.
Dodging the bios.
There they go. Stay back now. The Cyclone usage is good.
No, come in, the Cyclones say.
Yeah.
But they turn around and run because they're cowards and they know the legend of the Cyclones.
Another knight is coming up over here. Stoller very close to ending this. Maru hanging on by a thread. Cyclone's still in the game. Liberator coming into play. That'll draw some of those biles out.
Yeah, he's get vision up there first, though.
Oh, that's a good point.
He actually gets rid of the Overseer, so now you can't see on the high ground.
Worker count right now, 47 to 66, so economically, Solar's in a better spot. It's just that tech-wise, this doesn't allow him to have a good late game, but I think Solar can still do this.
Yeah, well, Solar he's a little bit all in, right? His economy's not that big. He's not getting more upgrades or anything. While Maru is getting +2 attack, he has better long-term units, so he's going to scale better army-wise. But he has to hold on first, right? He's lifted up his 3rd base. Solar's army is still ridiculously strong.
Both the Cyclones are still there. One got killed, I think.
I think one died.
I see one. Oh, man. Well, he's a real hero. They will sing songs of him long after he's gone.
Yeah. Totally they will.
Many, many gamers will name their BattleNet IDs after that Cyclone.
Yeah. His name was Cycling.
Yeah.
This one's Cloney.
Okay, can he actually... Oh, hold on. Okay, the Zerg's actually going to come around. This gives, like, no room to micro behind.
Look at how many tanks are up there, though!
Oh, that's pretty sick. And no vision to the high ground.
Yeah, not yet.
Here we go. There's the Overseer.
Oh, good Biles right there.
How did that not kill both the tanks? Okay, anyways, the tank shots are still coming down.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Well, he gets one more tank, but every
Cyclone was
unit's
killed.
dying.
But the Cyclone was killed. He might lose now. By the way, Zerg on a 4th base to the... I mean, it's barely 3 bases for Terran.
Is Maru the greatest human?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was just checking.
He's the guy.
Tell you, if aliens ever come to Earth, I don't care about generals and all that. I want Maru to be in control of the Earth's armies.
Yeah, no kidding.
See this? He's like, guys, no, I don't want to do that. I don't know how to do that. I play a video game. No, Maru, we need you.
Yeah. We saw what you did with those Cyclones. Oh, my God. This is so good. Guess what? You can't hit air that easily.
This is crazy. He's only down 6 workers right now.
If Solar loses, he's going to gouge his eyes out. He's going to be so mad. Remember that
he's not even going to be able to do that because he has glasses on. He's like, foiled again.
Maru, why do you always beat me? Now, I got to say, this is like some of the best Terran play I've seen in a long time. I mean,
well,
this is really
the
incredible.
best Terran play you've seen because it's the most modern game you've seen because it's literally going on now and
it's
the best Terran ever.
You know what? You nailed it.
Yeah.
Now, SCV's...
Like, I don't know, MVP was better.
More Biles coming out. Oh. Again, with the tanks, as long as they're spread out. By the way, there's SCVs bunched up in case they need to be used to try to hold off this attack. You know, the Marauder count is high enough. I don't think the Zerg's getting very good trades here. By the way, Zerg is still locked into this tech.
Yeah.
This is layer tech.
He doesn't have anything else going on for him right now, but he does have 2-2. That's a big deal.
Yeah, that's important. Terran is not far from having 3-2, though.
My God, Maru.
We want to watch and see when the Roach count thins out, because that's usually when the Zerg has to pull away.
I love that Maru is mining through this, by the way. I think a lot of players would move their SCVs.
Yeah.
No, but it's actually okay if they take hits. It doesn't matter.
Okay, coming into tank shots and Liberator shots.
Yeah. Oh, my God. So many tanks back there as well.
Dude!
It's crazy.
I cannot believe this. He's going to take a 4th now.
Yeah.
The Zerg did reclaim the 3rd base that was poked out.
See Chink's going to work right there. Oh, looks like he's going to get one. Good snipe at the Biles. Pushing him back onto creep right now.
I cannot believe how good Maru is right now. This is so crazy.
It's ridiculous. If he had left the game with the 3 drones denying his barracks, I would not have even thought
I would have said, okay, good job.
Like, whatever.
You can't proxy every game and expect to get away with it. And then he like actually comes back and wins this.
Yeah.
Look at this. Now Solar sees that Maru's like getting ahead in this way.
Tell you what, if when Maru wins this, because it definitely looks like it's going that way, if Solar types GG and Maru types back a smiley face to him before he can leave the game, I will rename all my children to Maru. Okay? Because that would be the single greatest thing. No, just all Maru.
You should do it.
All their names are Maru Simkowski.
Maru in green letters, Maru in purple letters.
That's great. The poor unlucky one where it's Maru in red letters.
Look,
like, damn.
He's got 2 more Cyclone pilots, this time driving Liberators.
Oh, those drones better watch out.
Oh my God. He's going to take this out. Zerg has no, as far as I can tell, not a real healthy transition here. Again, what Maru's doing is going to scale the longer the game goes on. And we've already been in this game actually for quite a while. By the way, there's a 5th base being taken at 12 o'clock.
Well, I don't even know, Tasteless, how to explain.
I think we're going to
impressive
have
this guy
a
is.
very good finals. That's what I got to say.
No, I think that
If I was Dark,
think
I'd
that
be shaking in my
Dark
boots.
is going to pick up his phone and act like someone's calling him and there's a family emergency and he has to go.
Yeah. He's going to be like, oh, my stomach hurts. I got to
Dark, that's
go
not
home.
even your phone. That's
Yeah.
a banana. He's like,
Oh, I'm so
nervous.
He's going to get this one, too. Look at this. Do you know how terrifying it has to be Solar right now? He's got almost no vision on the entire map. It's
I know.
just like this stutter-stepping nightmare of an army just going around trading more efficiently.
Well, it looks like his last plan of attack here is just going to be to add a bunch of speed banes in. I guess we'll see how that goes. Right now, I'm fairly certain that Maru can't be stopped by anything.
Maru's at 3-3, by the way. So the scaling, we're finally at the point now where Maru is by far better as far as unit comp. Whenever you see like mass Roach Ravager, especially in the early game, it can be really scary, and a lot of times it can just run you over. But you're not going to that super powerful late game tech that we see a lot of other Zergs doing. Now he's going to go for the Banelings here. I think there's still a shot here, especially with a lot of
There's 7
Banelings.
siege tanks.
Oh, did I say Banelings? I meant never mind.
Oh, he throws some good vials down, but he's lost basically all the Banelings. The tanks are still sitting here shelling.
Yeah, he's actually surrounded. This is 360 degrees of Maru. GG.
He has Marauders unburrowing underneath the Ravagers to shoot them at this point.
Look at Solar's face. He's like, okay.
Look at this. He's blowing in his earbuds.
There's one Cyclone in each earbud. Earbud. He's giving them a kiss, Artosis.
Well, I think
barely
at
got that
point,
one out.
Those earbuds are so hot that they could melt steel.
I believe it.
But Maru's brain is so strong that its magnetic field keeps them from hurting him.
Wow. Look at Solar. I mean, that's a moment where you're like, my God, did I lose the game?
Well,
where I
Solar's sitting here.
spotted?
He's like, wait a minute. I am a 7K MMR Zerg.
Yeah.
I stopped his 2 barracks with drones.
I spotted it. I stopped it. He tried to finish it. It didn't work.
I had Roach Ravager in his base and killed 8 SCVs.
I went for the most robust way to play mid-game ZVT when you're already clearly ahead against proxies. And Maru bended time and space. He went back in time and killed Solar's parents before he was born. Solar doesn't even exist anymore.
My God.
That's what happened.
Maru is this strong. He went back in time and killed the dinosaur that his parents were going to ride to catch food.
That's right. He. Yeah.
That's a devious way right
All right,
there.
we're going to map 3, the one that I can't pronounce. Let's go.
You can't pronounce simulacrum.
No, I can't.
Game start. Jin Air Green Wings, Maru.
I'm disappointed he's not going for a proxy.
Yeah, what is he doing? You seen this? Hold on.
Triumphant Song Gaming, Solar.
So you've seen this meme that's been popping up. I mean, it's like every game has it, but it's like the angry nerd guy, like saying like, no, you can't play. Like, okay, you know Drogo's meme that he made a while ago, Petit Drogo?
Which one?
The one where it's like, when I was your age, I had a job and a car or whatever, and it's just this guy like looking at StarCraft talking about the game. But there's so many memes of that same kind of template, but just a person saying like, you can't play the, like in Counter-Strike, it's like, no, you can't just rush speed. No, you have to use certain types of strategies, and you know,
Yeah.
And it's just it's some other person just talking about this dumb strat that they're using and doing it anyways.
Yeah.
Drogo has a great one for Zest. I don't know if you've seen it, but he needs to keep making
go burr.
Yeah. I thought the same thing. No, Maru.
Yeah.
You can't just proxy every game.
My homepage is Drogo's Twitter.
Yeah.
When I open my browser, that's
It's
what's
so
there.
funny. He needs to keep making memes.
I know.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens if he makes a command center.
Right now, Solar's just trying to figure out where the barracks are. He has like 7 drones on the map looking.
Yeah. Mario right now, after winning that game, he's like, let me try my E-level strats. Let's see how this goes.
I wonder what he's going to do this game. Because after that game, it's almost like you're a potato farmer and Solar's a potato, and you
sucked
got
his
dirty
soul out.
lips
Yeah.
from sucking the soul out of him.
Yeah.
You know?
But a good mouthfeel.
A very earthy mouthfeel.
Earthy mouthfeel.
Oh.
Okay. Well, so this is what a normal TVZ looks like. We got Solar taking to third base. I assume Maru just gonna, I don't know.
Yeah, that was standard. 1 red ling, 2 orange lings, and a yellow ling.
I know every game.
Yeah.
I always wonder, I'm like, am I just supposed to point this out or just,
Why don't they talk about the Reaper harassment?
why are they not even acknowledging it? Why do I see it and you guys don't see it? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Well, very standard opener here from Maru. Just Hellions. Okay, let's see where he goes from there.
Man, this has been a fun series. We're having a good time here. My cheeks are hurting.
Why are your cheeks hurting? Did you blow up too many balloons?
Yeah, that's every time you were casting, I was making balloon animal Sartosis.
Yeah. Do your cheeks ever hurt after you blow up balloons?
I
think I blow up balloons wrong.
Yeah, I think you must spend a lot of time blowing up balloons to even know the answer to that question. Like, what are you talking about?
Because my cheeks always
How
hurt
often
after
do you think
doing
I'm like? Do you come to my house and there's balloons all over the place? Or do you think I have a box of balloons in my house?
You don't have a box of balloons?
No. Yeah. Oh, like,
What about when you need balloons?
Tasis, what are you going to do after GSL? Oh, I'm going to go see some friends. Well, what about you, Artosis? Oh, I got a lot of balloons at home I got to blow up, you know? These balloons don't inflate themselves.
I bet your hands don't even smell like Play-Doh.
No.
Loser.
Yeah. Have fun at your balloonless house, Tasteless.
Okay, 4 Widowmine drop. Really mixing it up a bit. I feel at this point he's throwing red herrings towards Dark. He's like, yeah, this could happen to you, Dark.
Yeah.
Dark's like, no, I already know. I'm going to go pool first. He's like, damn it.
I imagine at this point in time, Solar's so salty. Even seeing him fast expand, you're like, okay, buddy. Okay, nice one.
Yeah. It's the cheesiest
So you
thing
think you can beat me in a straight-up game? All right, very funny.
All right, here comes that meta back. Let's see what he gets done. Okay, Queen coming out to intercept.
Okay, good hold.
Yeah, doesn't really get anything done with that. Tries to poke the third, but Solar's defense so far, very, very strong, only losing 2 drones.
You know, as much as Maru has just been, like, superhuman, I really do hope we have more than 3 games here.
I like this.
Oh, wow. Bad time to be an Overlord. Okay. Maru going to take his third here. Played a much quieter game this time around.
Yeah.
Maru really flexing
much more
everything.
standard.
Part of me almost wonders, too, is if Maru, after Game 2, identified that he's probably in such better condition than Solar, thought, okay, let's play a generic game. I have another Zerg in the finals.
Yeah,
You know?
Could be. Could
Like-
be. Oh, what's up?
Not as bad as having your barrack spot in the middle of the map, though. Don't forget.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Well,
That's pretty
this
bad,
is actually
though.
pretty bad. This is like everything died at once.
Yeah. Well, he lost all of his harassment, but
But if I had a
he has
base...
a bunch of barracks and a 3rd command center. Look at this, 54 drones to 50 SCVs.
He's about to get to the 5 barracks number here.
7 Marines, 1 for each Queen.
Mouthfeel, pretty good.
Not here.
Not here. No, I'm talking about for Solar.
Oh, yeah. No, that's fine.
Okay, 3rd CC coming down now.
All right, so Hydralist then coming down. That's what we're kind of waiting for, to see what Solar wanted to do with his Lingbane, if it was going to be pure Lingbane, which is not really all that popular, or into Hydra or into Spire. He has chosen Hydralist den. It'll be very cool to see what Maru wants to do against this, because he was one of the only Terrans that we've ever seen try to counter Lingbane Hydra with Marine Marauder Mine medevac.
Yeah.
Generally, what we saw was tanks. Recently, we've seen some other tech routes being used. But yeah, it'll be cool to see how he wants to play that. So he has a lot of barracks right now. There's 9 Marines at a time.
Okay, backing up. Maru's now at the phase, you know, now that he's got his barracks out for long enough, he actually has some muscle he can push in here with. And he's going to come through the bottom here. And let's see if Solar's ready. I mean, these Hellbats in the front can basically soak the Banes. It's much more important to keep the Marines in the front alive, and that's exactly what happened here.
Yeah.
And this is where the attack is really going to start to do damage. We have some more Banes coming forward here, but perfectly timed. He just hops right up here onto the high ground.
That's right.
Where he's going to have more than enough time to unload. Lings are coming back here now because things are getting a little bit out of hand with this attack.
Yeah, from way across the map, though. The Spore is actually doing some serious work here. The Queen's trying to come up to flank. Oh, that medevac just getting out in time.
Great play there.
Yeah, Solar's
now,
at a very comfortable drone count right now.
Solar's got an insane amount of creep at the top of the map. They got so much to have to push through.
Well, Maru's bringing his Marines, so time to start, I guess. See the Hydra coming up, see if he can help out. Finally, some Hydras being added in. Maru clearing out some of that creep.
Okay, he gets the Spore, and again, I mean, this is a pretty good trade here for Terran. We've got ourselves a pretty textbook TVZ here, Artosis.
Yeah, good game so far here. 2-2 going to be finishing on both sides pretty quickly here. Solar actually slightly ahead. Some of those Hydralis upgrades as well. Equal worker counts at the moment. Another command center on the way for Maru. He is making siege tanks. I see a tech lab making. What is that on? Okay, that was on a second factory. So he is going for the siege tank route, which is a bit more common, but the siege tanks are a little bit late. Thing is, he's keeping so much pressure on, we don't see an infestation pit yet from Solar. So maybe he can still hit a very nice attack with that later on, but you know, the old standard, of course, that we talked about a lot in the past was to move out at 2-2. Thing is, 2-2 is finishing for him now. Just keeping that pressure on, and a third factory coming up. That's cool.
Oh, this is enough Banes. It's always funny when the Zerg has like way too much. You watch the Terran run everywhere, and there's like a Bane for each unit.
Yeah. What do you think this third factory is for?
I don't know.
That's really cool.
Just wants to get more tanks, I guess. He sees the Hydra.
That would be really interesting.
I've got it. It's for 2 Cyclones, okay? Don't forget what happened. Yeah.
Boy.
Oh, man, they're coming back. Cycly and Cloney. Now, Zerg's about to get up to 5 bases. Terran's going to take a 4th. We're going deep into late game here. Infestation pit starting up.
Yeah, and he actually starts drilling claws in that armor as well. Okay.
Okay. Let's see now. I mean, Zerg has basically gotten to get into the game that they wanted to play here. Maru did not, you know, try to get things too chaotic early on. Can he stop the 4th here?
I don't. Well, okay. You mean
I don't. Okay, here we go.
I mean, look at this position, right? Are you gonna roll up a ramp? Are you gonna like?
I think the answer is no. I think Zerg tests the waters there and says, okay, let's go into a very long late game here.
I think Lingbane Hydra is better at attacking than like Ultra Lingbane, but it's still a defensive unit comp at heart, I think, you know?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. This might be a bad area to push into. You know, we're seeing actually Solar stretch out and out and out more. He has half the map covered in creep. I do think, though, even though it's harder for Terran to get more and more territory on the map, you know, unlike Zerg, which can just keep spreading out, I do think that there's still at least one accessible base for Terran at the top center. So we've got a lot more game here to go for.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know that the Zerg can easily take the lower, not the one at 6 o'clock, but I guess like 7 o'clock base. That seems harder to take. Sometimes you got to go big picture and see, okay, where the rest of the expansion is going to be if we get that far along here.
Okay, Solar going to roll in with a gigantic army. He does have tanks on the low ground here. I feel like this is a little bit hard for Maru to control correctly in this situation. Okay, brings the Marauders to the front, lets them sit there to try to absorb.
The Hydras can take the Marauders out, and I actually almost think he could have taken that.
I think the Banes were clumped up enough that all Maru had to do was keep running with the Marines, and he was going to get a good tank volley.
By the way, 3-3 is 5 seconds out. So this attack is hitting literally right, there it is, right as 3-3 finishes. But he takes the 2 tanks out, so the Terran foothold is basically gone.
Yeah. And Ghosts starting to be added. Looks like Lurkers going to be on the card here for Solar, as well as some Vipers coming out. This is cool. Okay, so Mines and Ghosts. He's not going to stay on the Siege tanks much anymore. Siege tanks, unless you're like going back, don't tend to be that great late game. We haven't seen many Terrans do it successfully in the late game. Maybe Beyond a couple times, but looks like we are going for a little bit more mobile composition for Maru. I wonder if he's going to add in Liberators. It's still a tank, a random tank being made as well.
Into a ridiculous number of Banes.
This is really interesting, man. Like, just watching. I think the thing I'm most interested in is the unit composition that Maru is putting together. Because it feels like Terrans do it differently.
Yeah.
Right? Like, here, he's very Marine heavy. The Ghosts are being added in. He's got the Mines. That's like, nothing about that seems weird, but he made like an extra tank at this point. Are these just going to sit defensively? Right. Is he going to use these offensively? Really not sure.
Okay. Maru now has 5 bases. I didn't think he would actually be able to take the top and the bottom left, but he's just doing it. And, you know, with the way that the tempo of the game goes, for instance, if we go back a little bit, remember there was Zerg on 5 bases and Terran on 3. If the map is cut in half, as it appears this game is going to go in that direction, the Zerg technically will mine out more quickly.
Okay.
Now, Solar has not much gas in the bank. He's got a lot of minerals. And so, as we go to the deep end of this game, we got to watch and see how well the gas units do, for instance, Lurkers and Banelings against the Terran, because with the rest of the minerals saved, and a lot of times you see Zergs in the endgame fizzle out, they just have Lings, because that's the only resources they have. Jesus, those Lurkers.
Yeah, they just slip right underground.
Yeah. Lurkers pop a squat pretty fast, man.
Yeah.
Now, it seems like we're actually seeing both players counter-attacking each other. And
well, both of them doing a lot of damage very, very quickly here. Look at that, 20 SCVs, 11 drones going down, a hatchery fell. It looks like he's going to turn around. Command center falls, but of course he did just add 5 more.
Okay, so the top base is poked out. Sort of the yin and yang of this game is when the Zerg attacks the top, the Terran attacks the bottom. Supplies are somewhat mirroring each other.
They're just shown that 8 Ghosts fell during that defense.
Oh.
Maru's still kind of walking around on creep on the bottom. At least he didn't eliminate the base. That's very important, of course. Some more tanks being added. I wonder if that's the idea, right? Use these tanks very defensively so the counterattacks don't really work well, and then be mobile with the other units. Right? Run around with Marine Marauder. It makes sense in some ways when you think about it, especially because Solar really does like Lurkers in the late game.
Yeah.
Now, Lurkers, I mean, they obviously have a gigantic range and everything, but you don't want to run them towards siege tanks still.
Right. They have a very specific role. Oh, hold on. Little drop over here in the main. Now, what tech is actually in here? I think it's actually almost all of it.
Yeah, most of it
But
looks like
this will be handled by the Zerg. No problem.
We'll
Nice
see what he gets
flank
done, though. I mean, he picks off a few units, I guess. This is keeping him busy. I think moves like that are okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. He wants that to stay there.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll just take this hatchery out. Oh! Okay.
Eat lurker spines.
So we're probably going to get a point of tension here at the top. It doesn't seem like Zerg wants to attack the bottom left at all. And so top center, I think, is where a lot of the fighting is going to be, because Zerg has to, even if, I mean, I know we saw the bottom hatch be taken out, but that's actually going to mine out eventually. There's not many minerals there. The top location, both the 12 o'clock spots are probably the most important spots on the map here. Now, hold on. Zerg's going to try to push through here. Now, we saw earlier it's pretty hard to imagine Zerg breaking this, but you never know with supplies like this.
Yeah. Those Banelings, I think, fit this army so well. Look at this. The Ghosts have to turn around. But, oh, the tanks on the high ground doing a great job. Some nice EMPs going down.
Yeah.
The tank support here is so important. Look at this. He's actually letting the Marines sit there to shoot down the Banelings so the Ghosts can be more protected.
Okay, he chased away a decent amount of that.
This is such a cool zoning dance that we're watching.
Yeah.
It really is.
He's basically allowed the Lurkers to tiptoe in. The Banelings are enough of a threat, and he's going to take this base out. He's like, get over here. Get over here, Ghost.
Yeah, it does get him with the Banes as well. Bane's not being super efficient, but cancels the nuke, which was very important.
The tank can outrange the Lurkers, but there's so many Lurkers.
Yeah. Planetary's staying alive for now.
I think he actually is going to make a bunch of Banes and just blow them up on top of that. Oh, he might not even need to. He has so much.
Yeah. SCV is going to be picked up and gotten out of there for the most part. Maru's got to keep his economy alive here. Neither of them with big banks anymore, by the way. It feels like Solar is starting to take control, though. Like, I like some of the ideas that we see from Maru, the tanks kind of supporting and keeping the Banelings off so that he can utilize the Ghosts against the Lurkers.
I like the Marauders just fire on the hatch. You're like, oh, I'm too scared. There might be Lurkers here. Yeah. I heard about what happened here at 12 o'clock. So, the bottom left is being mined up right now. I think Maru's actually going to probably save that base for later and try to push back up here to the top again. Now, the base that Terran will probably not push and kill will be the very upper right. But this spot that's, you know, both these guys need these expansions at the top. I think it's feasible that Terran can come in here and break this.
Dude, it's hard to break these Lurkers. Like,
yeah.
It seems very difficult.
Yeah, I like the style of play.
Solar's moving them so quickly with those adaptive talons. Just running them all over the place.
Okay, gonna take this
Good
match
move.
out.
He needs a move like that.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
this is for our friends.
Look at this. This is beautiful.
Dude, the ghost death sound gets me every time, man. Is that really how they sound when they die?
Yeah.
They sound like there's something bursting out of their chest.
Well, in this case, it was.
Yeah.
Lurker spines. Imagine Lurker spines coming up from the ground and going through you.
Yeah.
That would be bad. That is the worst sliver you've ever stepped on.
You call that a sliver?
It's a big one, but
yeah. It is, yeah. Yeah, imagine spikes coming up from the ground. Actually, it is kind of a scary thought when you actually think about it. It reminds me of Tremors, the greatest film ever made.
I don't call that film, I call that art.
Yeah, that's art. That is a great movie. We should have a Tremors night, Artosis, you and me. Okay, he hasn't landed this yet.
Yeah, Maru's
I almost wish we could do like a mineral check here and try to figure out what assets the players actually have as far as the future goes.
You and your mineral checks, all you care about is the economy and who's winning.
That's right. I'm not as worried about the coronavirus as I am about the guy's economy right now, man. No, right now, Terran, I think all these places are close to mining out, right? He's going to reclaim this, but...
He's barely mining right now.
Yeah. Zerg, I know that bottom base is low. I'm not sure where it's at. And I know that the upper right is the main source of income, at least for minerals right now for the Zerg. Of course, Zerg can take the gases much later, at least in games like this. But again, if my theory is correct, it's all going to be up to this 12 o'clock spot if Zerg can really keep it.
He's actually long-distance mining from those minerals. It's kind of interesting. A couple Vikings coming out.
Oh, that's just pretty smart, though. You might as well just... The game's going to go on long enough, just long-distance mine from it, you know? You don't need to have a hatchery there, technically. Especially as these other bases mine out. You're going to have plenty of workers, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Run!
Man, those Lurkers, so quick. All right, more tanks still being created.
Lurker looks like something that would hurt to pick up, you know?
Oh, for sure.
They were like little lurkers, like the size of hamsters.
Yeah.
Actually, I can stand behind that. Little baby, tiny lurkers. They tickle you when they crawl on your hand.
There's no such thing as a baby lurker because you morph them from hydras.
Oh, I guess that's true.
And I don't.
Maybe a hydra is just actually a baby lurker.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah, we're getting right to the important stuff here.
Aren't all Zerg units truly babies because you literally are watching them being born?
Well, they don't have very long lifespans, man.
Yeah, but that doesn't make them any less a baby.
If a mosquito's been alive for a week, is it technically a grandpa's mosquito?
Yeah.
All right. I didn't think that Terran was going to get up here, but he actually did. It looks like the hatchery is going to be saved. And by the way, insanely ambitious play by Solar. He's expanding to the location where the minerals are facing the Terran.
Well, that could signal attacking in that area, too.
Yeah.
Okay, he's repairing that command
Oh,
center
I didn't see the SCV. Good catch. I thought he was going to let it burn down.
It's suboptimal to let your command
Yeah,
center
not
burn
optimal.
down. Yeah.
Mouth taste, like you drank a Pepsi 2 hours ago and didn't brush your teeth. Fuzzy mouth taste.
Very fuzzy, yeah, that's
Yeah.
gross.
Okay. Can he actually get into this location? I'm not sure what Terran actually has up at 12. Uh-oh. Now, we're seeing a lot of these banelings used. Just, again, we got to go big picture every time we talk about games like this. Every time a baneling, whether it kills something or not, it's gas that's gone forever. And so we may end up economically in this game in a position where, you know, Zerg doesn't have much gas left over here to make enough banelings. Actually, maybe, I'm saying that, maybe not. He actually saved the 2 gases, the 2 expansions. I would like to retract that part of the cast.
Okay.
By the way, huge attack coming in here. Just tearing through this position that Terran had set up. Lurkers actually might even try to come all the way up here.
Watching the Lings and Banes get up on top of siege tanks like that.
Now, Terran's going to poke out the top right base.
All right, Ghost's going to actually start to clean all this up.
GG. Maru wins. Wow.
I tell you, Maru looking pretty strong. Solar put up a really good game that time.
Yes.
But Maru's still he's got it, man. So we have a couple 3-0s. There's been a lot of 3-0s, a lot of one-sided matches throughout this tournament.
I'm ready for a 4-3 here.
I am as well. I would appreciate
Well, I'll
that.
tell you what, Solar really, that was a great game. Game 3. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. No,
I mean, Maru was just crushing him in game 1 and 2, but I think we are ready for an amazing TVZ.
I'm very excited to see what Dark vs. Maru
This is probably going to be one of the best matches of all time, I think. It's going to be awesome.
I hope you're right about that, and I hope it's not just a 4-0 one way or the other. Imagine if it's just a 4-0, man. Seriously.
Artosis,
do we learn anything?
You're giving me a bad mouthfeel with that negative
You know
attitude.
what? You're right.
You know what? I feel like there's cotton balls in my mouth right now.
It's a mouthfeel of regret.
It's going to be sick. I think it's going to be a long, epic series. Maru's going to have some crazy proxies. Dark is so good at holding off basically everything. And I would love to see late game ZVT. I want to really see what Maru does against, you know, some of these Zergs are so strong in the late game that it just seems like there's almost no hope for Terran. But with Maru, I mean, he's really the guy that has Terran figured out more than anybody that's out there.
Oh, for sure. Well, he's bringing new stuff all the time. Even that composition we saw him walking around with, I haven't seen it done like that before.
Yeah,
Very
really
cool,
impressive
though.
play.
Yeah.
We're going to be taking a short break coming up here. I think it's going to be 10 minutes longer than we normally take.
Well, 10 minutes total, I believe is what it is.
Okay, 10-minute break. And then we're going to go to our finals. Tell your friends to join us on YouTube. We're not on Twitch now. We're just on YouTube and Africa TV. And I know a lot of people rely on like Twitch notifications to find us. So if people are looking for us, let them know where to go.
Yeah.
This is home now.
That's right. Moved into a new house.
That's right.
Or rather, we lost our main home and we live in our summer home now.
That's right. Or we moved out of our trailer and we're squatting in a abandoned building.
We have squatters' rights here.
That's right. I don't know when we're going to close this out, but I am so excited.
Well,
to see
Maru
the series.
versus Dark should be ridiculous. Maru is looking just tip-top.
Sometimes we have in our semifinals, 2 really great close matches, and then the finals are one-sided. But if we had 2 very one-sided semifinals, it only makes sense that we have a close final.
The universe has to pay us back in some way, and this is the best way to do it.
That's called the tasteless law.
The tasteless law.
That's right.
Tasteless is law.
Tasteless is law. If we have
Sounds
a
like
close,
a great TV sitcom.
tasteless law, that's when I'm a TV judge after I get out of esports. That was always my real dream, was to be a TV judge.
You would be a great TV
but I'm
judge.
stuck here casting StarCraft.
You would not wear underwear under your robe. I know it.
I'm not wearing underwear right now. We're going to go to a short break. When we come back, the GSL SuperTournament Finals.
You told me I'm your anchor.